Hello, everyone. Welcome back. As you guys know, 1.1 is really soon. It's technically basically around the corner, like by the end of the month. Who knows? But a lot of people are starting to get higher up in trial rank, or maybe you're stuck and you're starting to experience fatigue. So I wanted to actually make a video because it's been a while, pretty much just giving you solutions or things to do to keep yourself occupied and farm inside the game and always make progress no matter what it is, right? Um, because the main thing that people are experiencing right now is obviously just burnout. And I don't want you to burn out. When you endlessly farm, it's really easy to just burn out. Trust me, I know. I'm trial rank 64. Anyways, let's ignore that. So right off rip, my favorite thing to do is instantly open up my commissions, your daily planners. You get once you do your dailies, you get all these nice little books, the green books, as you can see here. We're gonna use our XP books from time to time. I recommend just burning these to speed up your farm, obviously. But I like to think about what it is I need. I want to make a focus for the day. So the focus for the day that I like to set for myself is usually in increments of 5. And what I mean by that is, like, say I want to farm like demon wedges specifically. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me look at my demon wedges. So if I open up, actually, we're just going to open them over a backpack here, right? So you can see how much farming I actually have done. Plus fives, plus fives, plus fives, plus 7, 6, 10s. Like, I have a lot of demon wedges I have farmed for the most part. So I like to think of increments of 5. So for me personally, right now, say my goals, I'm looking at my Blaze Volition. I'm like, okay, I want to go farm some more Blaze Volition. One gold Blaze Volition module is 5 purples. So I'll go farm 5 purple Blaze Volitions, and that part of the farm is done. So I'm not burning myself out because, sometimes farming these kind of modules or demon wedges sucks. It's not fun, right? You can have horrible luck sometimes in which you're constantly grinding, and sometimes you even skip over the demon wedge when it's time for it to drop, and it just doesn't drop. So I'll farm up 5, and that's like 1 gold demon wedge a day at the very least. Then I'll go and farm something else. So the next thing I'll go farm is, I think to myself, okay, well, even if I did have a gold demon wedge right now that I farmed up, I'm obviously gonna need gold. I'm gonna need some gold. I'm gonna need some carmine, right? So I'll look at my carmine reserves. I'll come over here and I'll be like, all right, only got 290 carmine right now. I'm getting short on gold. This kind of sucks. I really need something. So going back to my daily planner, I'll use my green books and I might say, all right, let's go instant speed farm some escort missions. Let's go get some carmine out the way now. I know in my head, the max amount of carmine I need, like, to go from like what, +9 to +10 is like 9,000. And I think the first 2 levels is like 4,500. So I'll do like 4,500. Maybe I'll farm another 4,500. And then I think it jumps up to like, maybe it's like 4,500, 6,000, 7,500, and then 9,000 or something like that, I think. So if you want to just like farm in increments of carmine, how much carmine you need to go up like the next tier, if you're doing like 1 by 1, that would be another way I'd go about farming carmine. The excess amount of demon wedges you have, so if you're like me and you have like a surplus, I think I already did my daily extraction. My daily remaining extractions is 0 right now, so I already did all my dailies. So if I was to go and try to extract some of these demon wedges or whatever, it's gonna tell me I can't, so I reached today's limit. So I would just delete some of the demon wedges that I'm not using anymore, or that I don't need. I should say not using, don't need. Sorry. So like some of these demon wedges that I farmed like a surplus of, specifically ones that are like touching like the 100 limit or over 90. For the most part, you only need like 50, unless you have covenanter mods. The covenanter mods, I would say get like 100 if you're doing like 2 of the same one to be safe. But like things like I don't know, like these mods here, like the Fafnir's Forsaken's Hunt. If I have like 100 plus of these, like this one, great example. I'll dismantle like about 60 of them, right? Maybe 40 in case for future purposes you might want like 100 or something later, right? So that's the main way I like to think to get my carmine out the way. So now my carmine situation's handled. Next, I know a lot of people like to do Mystic Maze for gold. I personally don't like doing Mystic Maze, but maybe you're someone who wants to do it quick. You want to go farm a lot of gold really fast. You can do your Mystic Maze, get yourself your gold, call it a day. Farm up like maybe like 100,000 gold, not 100,000, like 1 million, 2 million gold. And you can sit on that for a little while. 2 million is pretty comfortable early on inside the game. It gets most of your crafting done, lets you do some upgrades comfortably for at least like, you know, a little while. Like for me, it's not a lot because I craft like almost everything. Like if I show you my arsenal here, this is my this is everything I have, right? This is everything I have. And this took a lot. This is not even showcasing the smelts I have either, right? The smelts and the introns and how much that costs, and then the skill levels and stuff like that to speed up my farms faster. Like I maxed out my rhythm completely. Yeah, it costs a lot, right? So I would think about that and think to myself, all right, I got gold, I got my carbine, I did my 5 demon wedges. What is another thing I can farm to prepare myself? Well, another thing I would do for yourself is I would farm up, you know, I'll do like 5 runs of, you know, mementos, like your defenses. You gotta want your tokens. So I'll probably tell myself, or I'm gonna do like 5 runs a day. Just 5 runs a day so I don't burn myself on defense missions. And if I don't want to do 5 runs a day, those green books I have, if I do 2 runs or 3 runs in total, 2 runs, technically, like 2 full runs of 10. So in total, like we'll say you have to do like 15 waves, right? That's enough memento tokens to last me a day, or whatever, not a day, but like a little while. And you can constantly keep doing that passively. You'll get more of these over time to where eventually you could just, you know, craft the things you need, like the materials, such as you have like a surplus of gold sands. Right now, I don't have a surplus of gold sands because I've crafted quite a lot. I got to go back and farm some more. As you can see, I only got 415. But we're gonna just craft this many. So right now, I can craft 29 of these things because usually like half. I'm gonna craft like half. Say I'm gonna craft like 14 repulsive crystals. I can just get that later. And the rest, I'm gonna craft the rest of my gold sand here. I love stacking up on these things. So when I'm ready to craft sharpening potion, projectiles, any of this kind of stuff, I have it ready. I have it on standby. So that's what I do, right? And I recommend doing this to passively farm throughout the day and always make progress, especially because 1.1 again is around the corner. So if this video helps, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.